Are you feeling overwhelmed by the constant rush of New York City? Tired of sky-high living costs and looking for more breathing room? You're not alone. Every month, thousands of New Yorkers are trading the towering skyscrapers for Raleigh's tree-lined streets and southern charm. But let's get real. Does moving to Raleigh actually live up to all the hype for New Yorkers? In this video, we're diving deep into the pros and cons of life in Raleigh to help you decide if this vibrant southern city is the fresh start that you've been looking for. I'm Gretchen Coley, founder of the Coley Group, the #1 real estate team in the Triangle, and we're here in beautiful Raleigh, North Carolina. For over 25 years, I've been helping families and individuals relocate, buy, and sell homes right here in Raleigh. I've seen Raleigh transform into one of the most desirable places to live, and it's no surprise why people from all over, including all of you New Yorkers, are making the move to our City of Oaks. Our team provides a streamlined, seamless process for those looking to relocate from out of state. We know that moving isn't just about finding a house, it's about finding a place where you feel at home and can be connected, and that's exactly what we help you do. Now, before we explore all that's drawing all of you New Yorkers to Raleigh, I want to just ask you to click that subscribe button and hit the notifications bell to stay updated on all that Raleigh has to offer. Let's start with the most obvious reason why so many of you are leaving New York, and that is the cost of living. In New York, a $1 million budget will barely buy you a one-bedroom apartment in Manhattan. Here in Raleigh, that same budget could get you a sprawling 4,000 square foot home with a big backyard, maybe even a pool, and finally, some space to breathe. And the savings don't just stop at housing. Property taxes in Wake County on average are $2,200 a year. In New York, it's not uncommon for property taxes to skyrocket past $10,000, $20,000 a year, and that's not even for a luxury property. Then there's the income tax. North Carolina has a flat income tax rate of 4.75%. And if you compare that to New York City, where the state and city taxes combine to take up 13% of your income, imagine how much more you could save or invest or just put some extra money in your pocket when you live in North Carolina. For many New Yorkers, that's financial breathing room that is life-changing. But saving money isn't just the beginning. Let's talk about how Raleigh can truly elevate your quality of life. Raleigh strikes a perfect balance between urban excitement and southern comfort, we like to call it. You get the energy of a growing city with the peace and the space of the suburbs. Raleigh is packed with green spaces, parks, and miles of scenic trails. Whether it's an afternoon at Umstead State Park, biking along the Capitol Greenway, or kayaking at Lake Johnson, there's no shortage of ways to enjoy the outdoors here. You know, families love Raleigh for all of its highly rated schools. Wake County is known for its excellent public school system, and the area is home to some of the nation's top universities, including Duke, UNC, or the University of North Carolina, and NC State. And let's not forget the location. Just a few hours, you can be relaxing on North Carolina's beaches or hiking in the Blue Ridge Mountains. It's the best of both worlds, all within reach. Raleigh has a thriving culinary scene, from award-winning chefs to food trucks serving up global favors, and the food culture is vibrant and constantly evolving. Oh, and if you're a craft beer lover, you're gonna feel right at home here. But lifestyle isn't everything. Let's talk about some of the career opportunities in this incredible tech hub. You know, Raleigh's economy is thriving, and it's one of the fastest growing job markets in the country, which is so amazing to me. As part of Research Triangle Park, Raleigh is home to powerhouse companies like Apple, Google, IBM, and Red Hat. If you're in tech, healthcare, education, or biotech, opportunities are everywhere here. And with the rise of remote work, Raleigh has become even more attractive for those of you who work from home. You can live in a beautiful, spacious home without sacrificing your career growth. And the affordability here allows remote professionals to live comfortably while staying connected to national and global markets. For entrepreneurs, Raleigh is a hub of innovation, supported by business-friendly policies and a growing network of startup and incubators. But beyond the work, it's the people and the culture that make this city truly feel like home. One of the things New Yorkers often find refreshing here is Raleigh's genuine Southern hospitality. People here are warm, friendly, and welcoming, and you're going to get a smile from just about everyone. It's not unusual for neighbors to wave hello or even drop off a basket when you move in. Coming from a fast-paced city where people are always on the go, this sense of community can feel like a breath of fresh air and ensure that you're connected. And Raleigh is a city of newcomers. With so many people relocating from New York and other major cities, it's easy to connect with others who are also starting fresh. And I find when people move here, within a couple of weeks, they've got a great network of people and they're happy and they feel fulfilled. There are countless community events, farmers markets, local festivals where you can meet people who also share your values. But of course, no city is without its challenges. Let's talk about some of Raleigh's downsides, even though, I really don't think these are downsides, but to each its own. One of the biggest adjustments for New Yorkers moving to Raleigh is the car-dependent lifestyle. You all are used to walking around, taking the metro or the MTA, and if you're used to the convenience of the subway, buses, or simply walking to your favorite coffee shop, Raleigh might feel like a step back in terms of public transportation. Our bus system, while improving, doesn't offer the same level of coverage or frequency as New Yorkers' MTA. There's no subway system here, no commuter chains connecting suburbs, and rideshare services are picking up, but they can be a little spread out, especially during off hours. Most errands, whether it's grocery shopping, dining out, or commuting to work, require a car outside of walkable communities. This can be a major adjustment for those of you who are used to relying on public transit. And while Raleigh is investing in expanding public transportation, including a proposed commuter train rail lines and more robust bus services, that's still years away from being a truly convenient option. On the bright side, Raleigh's traffic is much more manageable than New York City, even though I'm not crazy about the traffic here. Parking is affordable and widely available, and rush hour delays are mild in comparison to what you're used to. But if you don't already drive a car, getting a car and dealing with the expenses of insurance, gas, and maintenance will be a necessary step. However, it's going to be way less expensive than you think. But transportation isn't the only cultural shift. If you're moving from the city that never sleeps, Raleigh's nightlife is going to feel, well, let's just say, quiet. New York is famous for 24/7 energy, restaurants that stay open all night, rooftop bars, underground clubs, and live performances at any hour, which I loved when I was in my 20s. Now that I'm closer to my 50s, Raleigh, on the other hand, tends to be a little more laid back, early to bed culture. Every night I pop my multivitamin, pull my sheets up at 9:30, but I still tell myself I'm a rock star. Most bars and restaurants here close about midnight or 2 a.m., and the options for late night dining, well, they're pretty limited. So if you're craving classic New York style slice of pizza at 3 a.m. or a spontaneous night out that lasts until sunrise, you're going to find yourself missing that nonstop energy. While options for nightlife in Raleigh are available, they're limited. And in terms of cultural diversity, Raleigh is growing, but it's still catching up. New York City is a melting pot of cultures, offering endless diversity in neighborhoods, foods, languages, and traditions. While Raleigh is becoming more diverse, it doesn't yet have that same depth of culturally distinct neighborhoods like Chinatown, Little Italy, or Harlem that offer that authentic cultural dishes and experiences. That said, Raleigh's evolving. The influx of transplants from all over the country and the world, including New York, has brought more cultural events, international cuisine, and diverse communities. Festivals like the International Festival of Raleigh and events celebrating global cultures are becoming more common, but still a work in progress. So if a vibrant multicultural experiences and buzzing nightlife are must-haves for you, Raleigh's going to feel slower paced. But for many, that quieter, more relaxed environment is exactly the kind of lifestyle that you're looking for, and it was exactly what I was looking for when I moved here. Another factor that often catches newcomers off guard is the weather and the challenges that come with it. While we enjoy mild winters and plenty of sunshine, the summers here can be hot and humid. We're talking temperatures soaring into the 90s, with humidity that can make it feel even hotter. If you're used to New York's cool summers and crisp fall air, Raleigh's heat might take some getting used to, but you'll get used to it. One of the things that most New Yorkers struggle with is the fact that we can have all 4 seasons in one day or 1 week. It does take a little bit getting used to, and you got to think about how you dress. While we're talking about weather, let's not forget about the pollen. Raleigh is nicknamed the City of Oaks because of this lush greenery that you see everywhere, but that beauty comes with an intense allergy season. Spring and fall bring heavy pollen levels that can trigger allergies, especially for newcomers. Yellow pollen dust covers all the cars, patios, and the outdoor furniture, and for allergy sufferers, it can mean weeks of discomfort. While many residents adapt with air purifiers and allergy medications, if you have severe seasonal allergies, this could be a massive downside for you. But weather isn't the only challenge. Let's talk about one other con that is nothing to sneeze at. And that's Raleigh's booming popularity, which has become amazing for the economy, but it's also created some growing pains. With thousands of people moving here every year, some of Raleigh's infrastructure is struggling to keep up. Construction zones are popping up everywhere, from new housing developments to expanded highways. This can mean more traffic, congestion in certain areas, and longer commutes than people expect. Neighborhoods that were once quiet and surrounded by nature are seeing rapid development. For some, this growth is exciting, but for others, it feels like the city's losing some of its charm and green space, but I can tell you, there's so much of both of those things, it's gonna be fine. And with high demand comes rising home prices. While Raleigh is still far more affordable than New York City, home prices and rents have begun to steadily increase. This can make it harder for buyers to find affordable housing in the most desirable neighborhoods, but we've got neighborhoods that are being built that can certainly accommodate those needs. The city is working on long-term solutions like expanding public transit and building more infrastructure. But right now, the fast-paced growth can feel overwhelming for some. So, do New Yorkers like living in Raleigh? For many, the answer is a big yes. Raleigh offers more affordable cost of living, incredible job opportunities, and a warm, welcoming community. But if you thrive in 24-hour nightlife and a wide array of cultural dishes at every corner, Raleigh might feel a little bit too quiet for you. If you're ready for more space, sunshine, and a slower pace that still offers growth and excitement, Raleigh is calling your name. Come on. If Raleigh sounds like your next chapter, let's connect. We get calls, texts, and emails every day from people just like you in New York City who have questions about the area and want to come here, but just don't know where to start. We've got 2 tools for you that can help you. One is our relocation guide. You can click the link below and download this guide to get immediate access to tell you about our towns and neighborhoods and why they're so special. And our second tool for those of you who are thinking about moving is our neighborhood match survey. If you're within a year of moving and you're wondering what neighborhoods might be the best fits for your lifestyle, just click the link below. It's a 5-minute survey and it's going to tell you the 3 top neighborhoods for your lifestyle and give you 7 honorable mentions. And I love this tool and our clients love it so much because it really gives them a place to focus. So if you've got questions, we've got the answers. Feel free to schedule a call, text, email, or a Zoom, and we'll help you find your slice of heaven right here in North Carolina. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more information just like this on Raleigh. Thank you so much for watching, and we can't wait to welcome you to Raleigh.